So after the last few days, we have more and more IPTV warnings popping up. There's been some more articles come out all about IPTV being removed from certain Google searches. We're going to go into it. I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about. But before we do that though, if you are brand new here, do remember to hit that follow button. We cover everything streaming, everything to keep you safe online, everything for your devices, whether it's your movie apps, TV apps, whether it's updates, whether it's streaming, whether it's faster internet, all on one channel. So do hit that follow button. And if you're a regular watcher here, do remember to hit that share button. All of you though, let me know your thoughts on this article underneath. So what are we talking about today? So Google has been forced to act on IPTV services after a request in the latest clear warning to football fans. Google has removed the websites of several illegal IPTV services from its search results following a notice from Sky Sports in the latest clear warning to football fans about illegal streaming. So for those who don't know, IPTV is Internet Protocol Television, technology which is being used for people to stream football online. But there is such a thing as official IPTV, legal IPTV, and there's obviously third-party IPTV. But what does this scream to me straight away from the beginning? Google's removed stuff from the request from Sky. What that says to me is they don't know who it is. So they're having to go to Google to take down these websites because they don't know who's providing them, or they're being provided from places outside of maybe Sky's, where they can get hold of them, say in other countries, things like this. Next line is the technology uses internet protocol or broadband services to deliver the TV content. You're going to need your broadband service no matter what to get the TV content. You're not going to get it without your internet. The Premier League, Sky Sports and TNT Sports have been cracking down on illegal IPTV services in recent years. You may have noticed over the last sort of 5-6 months more and more of these articles popping up. It's interesting really because I'd like to know your thoughts, whether you think they're just scaremongering. Is there more and more articles which come online which are there just to scare you from watching it and you think, oh, I don't want to do that? Or do you think they are cracking down on users? Because this next bit is quite interesting. Earlier this week, 2 men from Worcestershire were handed suspended prison sentences and community service orders for running an illegal streaming service that had almost 4,000 customers. Okay, so we keep getting told that IPTV users are going to go to jail, might get big fines, yeah? These 2, who ran something called Titan Streams, not one I've heard of, which allowed subscribers to watch BT Sports, TNT Sports and Sky Sports programmes, got a suspended sentence and community service order. So if they think that an individual user using IPTV is going to get a prison sentence when someone with 4,000 customers got a suspended sentence, interesting one. And on this one, a YouTube star, was sentenced to 5.5 years in prison for running one of the largest TV piracy schemes. This was one of the largest prosecutions on this format in the US. For any of you who don't know that one, I believe it is most likely Reloaded TV. Omi in a Hellcat, if you know about him, we did cover that. Been about a year ago now. He was forced to forfeit $30 million in assets, and he did go to prison. So as always, when you read these articles, some of the big stuff which stands out to me is don't sell IPTV. It's very clear. If you're going to sell IPTV, you're taking a big risk on yourself. Make sure you know what you're doing. Obviously, if you've got family, things like this, these risks for minimal rewards, because normally it all goes back to the government or somebody, because whoever, you will get fined. Not specifically the government, sorry, the TV companies, because they will sue you and fine you. Now, Sky have decided to take strong action of their own against IPTV services. In a notice dated from April the 23rd, Sky sent a list of 12 domains to Google. 12. Do you know how many are probably online? Yeah. Which were related all to IPTV services as part of a court order. All the services in question were linked to High Court junction issued last year. They have all been removed from the UK search results. And this means, you can't search them from the UK. Doesn't mean you can't find them if you had a VPN on a different country, or if you lived in a different country, those websites were still there. Google's actions, though, means that the rights holders now have an extra step of action they can take to prevent illegal IPTV services. Last year, Sky got the High Court blocking order, which meant they can name websites and block them, and Google has to almost kind of comply, but only in the UK. And as Google is showing there, they're not too fussed about blocking it worldwide to help anything. They're just doing what they're told to do, and the only thing they have to. They're only abiding by what that last little bit is, the UK court order. So it's still available elsewhere. Nothing's stopping people using a VPN, that things to access those websites. I don't know the names of those specific ones. The only ones named in this article is Titan, who were shut down. But as always, on this channel, we do not condone illegal IPTV. We give you all the tools to stream legally on your devices. We bring you all the apps. We bring you all the latest apps. We show you how around the world you can watch different things from official free websites and apps, and you'll get loads of content, tons of content, all there. So we don't condone that side of things, but we will keep you up to date and we will keep your device safe online. Okay, let me know your thoughts on that one underneath. I found it quite interesting. Before we do disappear, a quick word from one of our partners. This isn't specifically linked to this video, although I did mention a VPN in it, but we mention this VPN at the end of all our videos. For those who need a VPN. If you don't need a VPN, you don't need to watch the end bit, but this is just for those who do. It does help support the channel and allows us to bring you the news and do what we do. IPVanish VPN is one of the fastest out there with multiple servers for unlocking your geo-locked content, stopping yourself being throttled, your bandwidth by your ISP, that sort of stuff, and keeping all your data and information safe. That link is underneath, and for the price of something like $2.99 a month, we do get a small commission, but obviously it's only pennies on that when you look at how cheap it is. But that does help support the channel, and you only have to pay once and you can put it on all your devices from one account that access the internet. You could even share it with your family if you wanted to, but only share with people you know, because obviously the whole idea of this is protection for your devices. So don't just share your passwords with anybody. Brilliant. So I've been Doc Squiffy. I'm about to disappear. If you're brand new here, like I say, just have a look on the channel. You've got all our popular videos if you want to see some of the real big ones about setting up firesticks and streaming devices, free movie websites, that sort of stuff, installing some of these great apps which are all available for you. Whether it's Firesticks, Android TV, all the videos are here. We've also got tons of socials as well. You might be interested. They're all linked underneath this video, as well as the VPN link, which we showed you a second ago, all linked underneath this video as well. We've got a TikTok where we show kind of shorter videos. We've got X or Twitter, Facebook pages. We've got a Discord where you can get help, that sort of stuff, all there. We're here for your streaming needs. Hopefully that helps you out. I hope you enjoyed that video. I've been Doc Squiffy. Let me know your thoughts underneath. Hit that follow button, and I'll see you soon.